we would like her to get adopted before the summer. We are back with Scarlett, and Scarlett, as everyone knows by now, is my favorite kind of cat. She's quite friendly and outgoing. She's got lots of experience with people to share. And one of the reasons that Scarlett ended up with us is because her family moved away. But one of the things that's going to be a challenge for her is Scarlett's about 10 years old. Now, cats live 12 to 20 years, most of them not 20. So she has plenty of time left to give. But it always takes somebody with a bigger heart to fall in love with a cat that is not going to be around for 12 to 20 years, because you know that when you lose them, it's always a sad thing. It changes your family. But I always say that it's also important to think realistically. If you do get a pet that's going to be with you 12 or 20 years, can you really say what you're going to be doing in 20 years and that it's going to involve being able to care for a cat? And the reason I say that is because of how many animals that we get here at the shelter because something happened in someone's life that made it too complicated to keep their pet. And most of those reasons are quite compelling, and people sometimes have no control over the circumstances that befall them. But that just makes my argument stronger, that if you get a pet that you're going to have for 5 to 10 years, then you are much more likely to be able to be sure you're going to keep them forever and for their lifetime. And that is the goal that we have here at the shelter, is to reduce the amount of times that they have to switch homes. It is true that in the United States, there's an estimated 80 or 90 million cats. And I don't know if you can think about how big that number is, but that is amazing. And less than 5 million cats ever see the inside of a shelter in a year. So that means only a tiny percentage of all of the cats in the country ever get in trouble enough to end up in a shelter. And of those who do, not very many of them are reclaimed strays. So we are looking at finding homes for a significant number of cats, even though it is only a tiny percentage of the cats that are out there. So she does need a second home. We'd like her to just have one and have that be for the rest of her life. And if you know who that person might be, or if it's you, come and meet her, because she is a confident, gentle, outgoing kitty, and she's going to make somebody very happy. She just needs a place to call her own for the next several years.